gosh, I don't know which one I want to pick. Purple cover. This one. Hello, as you guys can tell, we're gonna do our October TBR today, and before I even start this, I want to slightly address the situation. Is that if you guys can see this on my face, I am going through a little bit with my face. I have a few invasive procedures done because I'm going through facials to deal with my acne, so I hope you guys ignore the scarring on my face. I'm currently going through that and I'm not allowed to cover it up, so I hope you guys can just ignore it and let us get on with this October TBR because I'm super excited to do this. Also, October is a little bit of a difficult month for me because I actually will be traveling the last 10 days. I'm going to Korea. I am going to take my pre-wedding photo shoot there because I am getting married next year, and so things are going to be a little bit difficult when it comes to reading. I'm going to try my best though, and I'm still going to pick out 8 books regardless of me going to Korea or not. I'm excited. Let us just get on with this video, and we're going to be using the TBR prompt jar to pick out the books. I'll be picking out 8 books. If you guys have watched my other TBR prompt jar videos, you'll know that I always pick out 8 books. So if you guys can tell, my TBR cart is very full. I think in September I was working with like only 20 books, but in the month of October I'm working with 60 books. It's a lot of books, but I'm really excited because a lot of these books I'm super pumped to be picking up. If they're the ones facing outwards, then they're priority TBR books. They're either in my fall TBR, I just really want to pick them up ASAP. Where's my jar? Oh, it's here. This is my jar. These are my prompts. Let us get started and pick out our first prompt. Title starts with the initial of the month is the first prompt we picked out. Also, if you guys can hear snoring, there are 2 dogs in my room right now. So I know we're technically doing the October TBR, but I'm still in the month of September right now. I'm still filming this in the month of September. I feel like I need to do S because I think there are no O options in this cart. I think I don't have any O options, so we're just gonna use the month of September S. I don't even think we have a lot of options. Same time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. We're in the month of October, so this is the last thing I want to pick up. But I would much prefer picking this up than Song of Silver, not gonna lie. Oh, we do have something else. We have Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This is a bit of a yikes situation. I feel like this would be a better option. It's not in front of the pile because I actually am pretty intimidated by the book, but I know I have to read it. So I think I'm gonna pick up Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. Maybe this will be my book I'm gonna bring to travel overseas. I'll probably buy it on my Kindle and then I can read it when I'm in Korea or something because I feel like I'll have time to space out my reading. I think I'm okay with this. So this is going to be the first book we're gonna pick for this prompt. And now we're gonna pick out our second book, our second prompt, I mean. I wish for any of the books that are on the top of this cart currently, because those are my main TBRs. The prompt I got is 2023 Goodreads winner. I don't know if any of these are a Goodreads winner. I'm gonna research real quick. I think we're gonna re-pick because I don't think we have any Goodreads winners on here. I initially had that prompt in because I wanted to read Yellowface, but I read that book already a few months ago. So we're gonna repick. We're gonna repick our prompt. Let me get one on the side or something. What is this? Oh, what's that? An ugly cover is my next prompt. I feel like I have a bigger base to work with, so we're just gonna pick out books that I don't like the covers of. I actually don't like a lot of covers. First off, I don't like this cover. If you guys know, there is the US cover and the UK cover, and I love the US cover, but obviously I don't have it in my country because UK covers are a lot cheaper here. I just don't like how loud the colors are. I also don't really like this. I like the newer one a lot more. This just feels a little bit tacky. I love the cover of X Vows, so we're not gonna include that. Book of Azrael, this is pretty good too, so I'm not gonna include that. Oh, I don't like the Bridgerton books. The covers for these, these are tacky. In terms of options, we have a lot to work with. I recently bought this and I don't like it. This is such a boring cover. I like these kind of covers, you know? So obviously there's not an option. I think I'm gonna pick up Lessons in Chemistry actually by Bonnie Garmas because I feel like I need a litfic book. I picked this up because Rachel Catherine really liked it, so I wanted to see why she liked it and why she enjoyed it. From what I know about this book, the main character is Elizabeth. She's a chemist and she was in this lab that's filled with all male people. She ends up getting kicked out by that lab, and then she makes a cooking show that goes viral, explodes. And this is semi-historical fiction. It was set in the 1960s. Seems interesting. I'm gonna pick up Lessons in Chemistry. That's our second book. Let's now pick out our third prompt. Okay, I got plant on the cover for my next prompt. Is this a plant? They're vines. They're vines. Okay, we found one. Between Us by Ivary McFarlane. There's a plant on the cover. That's one option. This one has a whole ass tree. No. Is it our only option? I feel like it is. You know what? I'm just gonna pick this one out. Between Us by Ivary McFarlane. Give me a sec. I'm gonna open the plastic wrapping. So I picked this book up because Haley Pham really liked it, and also she's obsessed with this author, so I wanted to read one of her works and see if I enjoyed it or not. I also don't like this cover, to be honest. I don't actually really know much about this book. I think this one is about the one where she goes on this trip with her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend is a producer slash a director, and he ends up like releasing a show that is about the friend group that she's in. I've heard mixed feelings about this, honestly, but Haley Pham really liked it, so I picked it up. But yeah, that is Between Us by Ivary McFarlane, and that's going to be our third book. I'm gonna pick up my fourth prompt now. This is going to be our fourth book. I'm hoping to pick out a prompt I haven't picked out yet. What is this? Book with a map is our next prompt. Thank goodness. This means any fantasy book. So I'm gonna pick out the ones I really want to read. I don't think this one has a map. Oh, it does. It does. There's a map. I really want to read Heartless Hunter. A lot of people really like this book. I have The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. Oh, it has a map too. I also really want to read this one. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one I want to pick. A map. But I don't think I'm going to pick up this one. I'm not going to pick this one up. I'm just going to pick Heartless Hunter. This is the one I really wanted to pick up, and I'm excited. I've heard great things about this book, and I really want to pick it up, and I really want to read it. All I know is this is a witch and a witch hunter romantasy. Enemies to Lovers, Crimson Moth book 1. There's going to be book 2 released next year in February, so I feel like it's about time for me to pick it up, and I know a lot of people absolutely love this book. I want to read this. I am going to pick Heartless Hunter by Kristen Ciccarelli as our next book. I'm gonna pick out my fifth prompt now. I'm hoping to pick out a prompt I haven't picked out. I also want to pick out some of the books I really want to read in my TBR card. Purple cover. Purple cover. This is the prompt. Purple cover. We do have some purple covers, like, or this is pink. And then we have, this one is completely purple, Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. I've read before, so technically this would be a reread of a book. Sense and Sensibilities was a purple, but this is not one I want to pick up. Do you count this as purple? Maybe this is purple. Yeah, I think this is purple actually. Oh gosh, I'm so confused now. Okay, I'll pick up A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. This is also one series I really want to get into. This is part of the Sacred Stones trilogy, but I don't know what this is about. It's a fantasy romance trilogy. Offered her life to save her brothers, and now she's taken prisoner by the most dangerous kingdom on the continent, and she has some rare magical abilities, something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up A Dawn of Onyx. I'm gonna pick out my sixth prompt next. What does this say? 300 to 400 pages. I don't know why I wrote title at the end of this. Ignore the title. There's no way a page title is 300 to 400 pages. It doesn't make any sense. What I'm trying to say is the book has to be 300 to 400 pages. That's good, but I don't think this is 300 to 400 pages. Oh, it is! Oh, thank goodness. I'm not even gonna try and find other stuff. So I'm gonna pick up The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. I'm not even gonna try looking at other books because I actually just really want to pick this one up so bad. So I'm gonna pick The X-Files. This is about a second chance romance between two friends. They're part of the same friend group, and one of the couples in their same friend group is getting married. They have to work together to save the marriage, to save the wedding, because some bad things happen to the wedding, and then their old feelings resurface and they fall in love again. But I've heard amazing things about this book. I've read You With a View, and honestly I didn't really like that book, so I'm hoping that I will like this one, because if I don't like this one, then I think Jessica Joyce is not for me. That is our 6th book of this TBR. I'm so happy I got X-Files. That was one book I really wanted. We're gonna do our 7th book now. My camera's overheating, so I am going to make this quick, but we're gonna pick our 7th prompt, and I'm gonna take this one. Okay, this one says LGBTQ plus book. So I don't have a lot of those in this cart, but I know T.J. Klune's book Under the Whispering Door is LGBTQ. I think Wallace and Hugo are the main couple, and that means it's a male ex-male, so that is a yes. I have this one too, Feybound by Sarah L. Arifi, but I'm not interested in picking this one up right now, so I think we're gonna pick this one. I really want to read it, so I'm pretty interested in picking this one up. Okay, I'm gonna pick up Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. This is going to be our 7th book. From what I know, Wallace is our main protagonist, and he dies. He goes to the afterlife, gets picked up by a Reaper, but he doesn't want to die. He doesn't want to go to the afterlife. And during the crossover, he meets Hugo, who is a tea shop owner, and he helps Wallace kind of cross over to the afterlife. I don't really know actually what they go through, but I really like House in Cerulean Sea, so that's why I have pretty high hopes about this. I love T.J. Klune's writing, so I'm gonna pick up Under the Whispering Door. This is our 7th book. I'm happy about that. And then we're gonna pick out our last prompt, our 8th prompt. What is this? Oh, okay, I got debut novel as our last prompt. I need to research once again. I want to pick this one. Okay, The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole is the one I really wanted to pick, and this one is her debut novel that was released in the year 2022. I'm happy that this is a debut novel because I really want to read this one. This is a pretty intricate and complex fantasy world. I think there are gods that play a role in this. Diana made a deal with Caden, a monster far worse than any nightmare, in order to save her sister, and she is then forever locked in servitude with him, and she's told to hunt down an ancient relic that is held by Samkiel, which is her most dangerous enemy. Samkiel is the world ender. He is currently denying his crown and deserting his people, and they end up meeting, I guess. Oh, I didn't know that was the whole storyline of this. I thought it was an urban fantasy. That is The Book of Azrael, and that's going to be our 8th book, and that's also officially the end of this TBR. These are the 8 books I picked. I'm so happy about these. These are very much books I really wanted to read, so I'm happy that I got some of the books at least that I wanted to pick up. That is going to be it for this TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing me pick out these books. And yeah, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you guys have read any of these books, let me know which ones I should pick up next, or any of the ones on my TBR card that you guys can see that you guys think I should pick up next. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your recommendations. And that is it for this video. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.